Do you know what really happened to Britain's Got Talent Viggo Venn? Where is Viggo Venn now after controversy and revenge on Simon Cowell? Viggo Venn divided the nation when he won the BGT crown last year, but his victory has transformed his life, but it hasn't been without any drama. Britain's Got Talent star Viggo Venn was one of the show's most controversial winners ever. Dancing around on stage in a hi-vis jacket and performing slapstick routines with a giant balloon, he wasn't everyone's cup of tea and even got booed by some members of the audience during his final performance. But despite being branded the most stupid act we've had this year by head judge Simon Cowell, the 34-year-old Norwegian clown went on to win the £250,000 prize money and a coveted spot to perform in front of William and Kate at the Royal Albert Hall. "I think it's hilarious," he said in an interview after his victory last year. "I'm not British, I don't have a talent, and I won Britain's Got Talent." Controversy over winning. Viggo received a standing ovation for his first performance on BGT, which saw him dance along to the Daft Punk hit One More Time as he removed a seemingly never-ending array of hi-vis vests. For a later routine, the graduate from French clown school École Philippe Gallier then recorded the judges saying their names on a loop to Eminem's Slim Shady. He went on to beat magician Cillian O'Connor, 14, and 13-year-old acrobatic dancer Liliana Clifton in the final, claiming the top prize. But despite his win, BGT fans didn't seem happy with his victory. Viggo was booed by some members of the live audience during the final. Controversially, inspirational dancer Musa Moda, whose leg was amputated when he was just 11 years old, failed to get a place in the top 3, as did incredible opera singer Malachi Bayo, which fueled outrage at Viggo's success. After the result was announced, some of the audience could be heard shouting insults. Other fans were so annoyed that Viggo had won, they complained to regulator Ofcom despite it being a public vote. He later admitted he was embarrassed to win the show as he reacted to the booing controversy, but declared that it's not his fault. He said, "I was kinda hoping I didn't win because it would be so embarrassing, but I was very happy when they said that the British public have such a ridiculous sense of humor." Cancelled TV appearances. In the immediate aftermath of his win, rather than celebrating publicly, Viggo pulled out of a daytime TV appearance following the booing backlash. The comedian was expected to give his first interview since his £250,000 prize money win on the Lorraine Kelly show, but cancelled at the last minute. But the Scottish presenter had to backtrack and confirmed Viggo was no longer able to make his scheduled appearance as he wasn't feeling well. She told viewers, "Viggo was supposed to be joining me in the studio this morning, but unfortunately he's not feeling too chipper, but hopefully we'll see him later on." She added that perhaps he needs a wee rest as he showcased a lot of energy during the final. Viggo managed to make an appearance on her show the next day instead. Royal Variety Performance. In December last year, Viggo had the winner's honor of appearing on the bill at the Royal Variety Performance. Viggo performed his own unique style of comedy and crowned a random audience member, King Charles's, as he presented him with a golden hi-vis jacket. But once again, viewers were left divided as he took to the stage to entertain the Prince and Princess of Wales at London's Royal Albert Hall. Performing alongside the likes of Hannah Waddingham and Cher, it should have been the highlight of his career. But viewers at home were left well and truly torn. While some called the Norwegian comedian hysterical, others branded him a cringeworthy embarrassment. Taking to X, formerly known as Twitter, one furious fan said he made a mockery of both BGT and the Royal Variety. Now the comedian embarked on his first ever UK tour at the end of last year, bringing his unique show to 20 venues across the nation. Taking to Instagram to announce it, he said, "I have been receiving thousands of videos on Instagram from young and old dancing around in hi-vis vests, and nothing makes me happier." The tour has received mixed reviews, with one critic panning it as utter rubbish, but ticket sales held up and he has certainly come a long way from his performances before BGT. During one show at the packed Shaftesbury Theatre in London's West End, he told the audience how a year earlier he'd been performing to an audience of 14 at a pub over the road. It's not the first time he's referred to his rags to riches story, admitting in an interview last year that he once received just £10 per gig. Revenge on Simon Cowell? Viggo revealed in an interview late last year that he planned to take revenge on Simon Cowell for his initial criticisms of the act. Opening up about his scheme to make Simon squirm, he said, "I'm going to audition for BGT again next year, just to see Simon's face one." Despite claims that Simon's initial dislike of Viggo was staged, he claimed the show is not rigged, insisting the music mogul really didn't like him. So sit tight, we may get a surprise appearance from him this year. So dear viewers, please like this video and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.